4 times the amount of miles we put on it since it's been alive. So, and then Fiero made it, but I did have a mishap. Wasn't even my welds. I'll flip it around and show you. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to make a mount. So we got this guy, and it's going to basically go down, and it's going to just basically hold up the weight of the turbo, because I think that has something to play with the roll, because this guy is not solid, so it doesn't have very much strength this way. So what we're going to do is use the same crap that's bending on me, because that's all I got. And we're pretty much going to run it from down here up to here and hope for the best. So, but I am going to make a bracket that bolts onto the transmission. It's going to utilize this bolt and then this bolt down here. The main reason why I want to use those is because I'm going to be F23 swapping this, in the near future, and I don't want to have to refabricate that. Because I was going to go like off of the speed sensor right there, but like I said, I would have to refabricate it. We don't want that. So what we're going to do is exactly what I just said. So let's do that. Alright, so I got the bracket. It's bolted in there. It's welded. Don't mind it looking dirty. It's actually this welder, the HTP MiG 140 or 130, actually welds a whole lot better than my old setup, so that's good. And I don't even have it maxed out. So what I'm gonna do now is, so this is like full on bolted on there. It moves a little bit. I might think it's moving right here, so I'm gonna actually probably triangulate this just to help keep that square, and that should hopefully be the fix for that. But what I'm going to work on right now is getting that header done. So the header's done, so that's also helping hold up the bull crap. But yeah, so let's get that situated. I'm going to have to pull off the header and pull that off. And then we'll have to chop off the ends, get them cleaned up. And then we'll go ahead and put it back on. Do like a mock-up or whatever, tack everything in. And then pull it back off and full weld it, and then we're good to go. So that's that easy. So it's just magic of the internet. Let's make it happen. Alright, got this thing off, and there it is. So now we're going to chop it off, chop off the other one, and then kind of figure out what the hell we're going to do. So let's do that. Alright, so got it tacked on. Now I just got to get the manifold off. We can weld that up. I'm probably thinking I'm going to pull the turbo, just kind of disconnect it, and then I'm going to like put it over, and then we're going to take the sledgehammer and do some clearancing. We're going to clearance this bar down here, and then we're going to also clearance the shock tower right here. So that's kind of my plan. We'll see if I actually take it off. So let's do that. Alright, so got the turbo out. It's over there. I got to weld up some stuff, and that'll be done. So right now what I'm going to do is take a sledgehammer, sledge this area down, and sledge this area down. So let's just pound on it. And I think that's it. We got to still wrap the exhaust. That's welded up. I did run out of the little bit I had, so I had to put the welding wire I had out of the old welder. And it's raining. Freaking nasty weather. Let's look at it. But yeah, that's where we're at. I'll give you an update, and let's do this. Alright, turbo's back in. So as you can see, we have a lot of clearance down there now. And we also clearance this. So we got pretty good clearance all around. And then, so none of the manifolds are hooked up right now. And this thing is pretty solid. Obviously it moves, but to me that's way better than it was, because it literally would have been moving a lot with just the one guy. So what I did was I made this bracket down here, bolts into the trans over here, and there's another bolt down down here, if you can see it, there you go. And then I drilled 2 holes, and then put 2 bolts through with nuts, and then I welded the nuts on the bottom side, and then I put a plate, and this is welded to the plate. So basically you unbolt this, and then you'll be able to remove this, and then it's triangulated, so it goes down, one goes to the head, one goes to that trans mount, and then we got a little cross brace there to hold it together. Should work good. And yeah, that's where we're at right now. Next things I need to do is I still need to get the head wrapped. Get the header wrapped. I'm gonna get the back crossover put on right now. And yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. So let's keep going. Okay, so we got the front manifold on. All this stuff's bolted up. Oil drain's back on and tightened. Oil feed is back on and tightened. Intake is back on and tightened. But it is sturdier than it was before, so that should be good. And we have, with that tightened on, we have tons of clearance. Well, not a tons, but there's clearance, more than there was. And then down here, we're really golden. So hopefully we'll be good to go. I do know if, like, I think if this gets worse or whatever, we can probably clock this up a little bit more. But yeah, as right now, this is looking good. Now let's get that other header wrapped right here. It did crack here as well, so I did have to patch around on that. It's all good. Don't mind the booger welds. I do really like the new welder, for sure. It welds pretty damn good. I just need to figure it out. That's why some of them are cold. I'm just playing around with settings as I was welding it, so. But yeah, so now let's get this wrapped. Okay, it's back together. Pretty good. Literally doesn't move anywheres. So that's good. That's way better than it was. Alright, make sure there's nothing in there. And yeah, should start. Alright, so let's just let it get up to temp, so that way it can dry off the wrap, because it was out here in the wet. So, but yeah, you know the drill, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. And if you like that welder, link in that description, because it's a bad. I honestly kind of wish I would have bought that welder a while ago. I figured that the hard frame butt welder was good, but I was wrong. I mean, the welds are strong, but this one lays down way better, and they're way stronger, I'm guessing. So, because they look like they're a lot hotter. But yeah, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one.